To justify the annulment of June 12, 1993 presidential election, Ibrahim Babangida stated there was huge array of election malpractices virtually in all the states of the Federation. In 2025, the same Babangida is regretting his decision to annul the 1993 election. Why is IBB consistently inconsistent? Watch this video.
The presidential election was generally seen to be free, fair, and peaceful. However, there was in fact a huge array of electoral practices virtually in all the states of the Federation.
What the military government of President Babangida has done is annul the elections and scrap all the decrees that would have taken Nigeria to civilian rule on August the 27th.
The first one, at least for once, Nigerians accepted that it was the freest, the best organized election, free, fair, and so on, all everything. I think what is missing is, unfortunately, we cancelled that election. So, now, we were in government at that time, and we knew the possible consequences of handing over that government to a democracy, to a democratic government. Now, get me right, I didn't say
to the person.
To the person.
The process.
The process. And we had, when the process was going on, we did swear that ours was going to be the last military coup that we were going to handle. So we wanted to make sure we handed power to Ibrahim, to a democratically elected government. To be honest, the situation was not right to hand over at that time. Forget about the wrong things that the political parties said. No, that is not the issue.
What was the issue?
The issue was the security of the nation. And we considered that we would have failed after handing over power. 6 months is kicked out.
What was the security threat?
Security threat is that at that time there was all this fear. I went through a coup d'etat. I survived a coup d'etat. We did not want it to happen.
So there was likely to be another coup.
Right. And it would have been a bit bloody. But then not many people want to believe what we said. But we knew what was.
Could I ask who the plotters were? Do you know who they were?
The plotters were the usual coup plotters. You know, they could have allowed me to go away, and then regroup and stage a coup.
When you say the usual, the usual, I don't know.
The usual coup plotters.
Oh, okay.
Elections were held on June 12, 1993. However, the tragic irony of history remains that the administration that devised a near-perfect electoral system and conducted those near-perfect elections could not complete the process. That accident of history is most regrettable. The nation is entitled to expect my impression of regret.
I listened to Ibrahim Babangida aka IBB Maradona. While commenting on the annulment of June 12, 1993 presidential election, he said, "That accident of history is most regrettable. The former potentate should go beyond mere regret. Every income from the sale of his book, A Journey in Service, should be utilized for compensating those who lay down their lives for June 12. We are not simpletons. IBB cannot benefit from the crime of June 12.